We looked at the computer. It's just noggins.
Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna make some adjustments.
That old over.
I think it's fine. Let's just see if anyone joins us. Well, we're just gonna start cleaning cages, I guess. Is it public?
Let me see. I'll just go on it. I should be able to see if you're live, right?
Yeah, it says we're live. Alright.
What up, y'all?
We got no one. Well, we got two. We got two people here.
Okay.
Alright. I can't hear anything, but we're just gonna get to it.
I think they just gonna chat to you.
Alright. We're getting to it. Watch out. I'm getting snakes out.
Yeah, let's get some snarls out.
Fast snakes for the same lot. Where's me other hook? Where's me other hook, Mark? I'll show you here something.
Wait, leave it
Just this one.
Give you some room. You think if I turn the light on where the camera is, it'll...
I think it'll be pretty.
10.
Alright, first things first. They're Wagler's Viper, guys. Oh, now we got some people in the chat. You gotta tell me what people are saying.
Okay. Everybody's just hitting you with the what up, what
What
up?
to do, y'all? Sunday morning.
What up, guys?
We were watching the Dolphins game, but we figured, screw it, we're going live from the snake room. We're cleaning some poop. There's our lovely Wagler's Viper. You already know. Temple Viper, guys. This is one of my favorite snakes. Got this from my buddy J&V Exotics. She's about 2 years old. I believe she's a female. Just going to get prettier and prettier as she goes on. A little bit of a grumpy snake. I usually use a bigger hook with her, but no worries. No worries.
She's pretty chill today.
Yeah, she's chilling.
Hanging and vibing.
So how's everyone's Sunday morning going, guys? We're just in here cleaning up snake poop, doing what we do, changing waters. Fly Eagles fly. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the Eagles, bro.
Who day though over here in this household?
It's a Who Day household, boys.
Yeah.
We better not have any Bills fans in the chat.
Big game today.
No Bills fans
I
in
know
the
there's
chat.
some Bills fans on YouTube.
Oh, darn Bills fans are everywhere. Next up, we're going non-venomous here.
Oh, the king snake.
Now, guys, you can see this. I don't know if you can see. There's this big catastrophe right here. Pick this camera up. All right. Look at this here. This is a massive cage that we're building for a lizard right now. I know some of you have seen the lizard. Hold on, I'm putting you back. It's going to be shaky. Bear with me. Some of you guys have seen the lizard. Some of you guys even identify the lizard. But some of you have not seen the lizard yet. This is not it. We could actually go get him, I guess. We could reveal him on live.
We got a Let's Go Bills.
Mike, that's a dick move, bro. Here's our look. Ooh, here's our little Mexican black king snake. He's in shed. You can see. Super milky. He might even bite me. Little cutie boy.
It's the greatest I've ever seen.
So he's growing like a weed. He's nice and thick. You can see a very healthy size on him. 4. I mean, he's what? Maybe a year old? Absolute stud. Absolute stud muffin, bro.
No, unfortunately, Pepe did not win the mullet competition. He got 4th.
4th place, guys. That's not terrible, but we didn't get our coveted $10,000 in our winnings, but we had a lot of fun, and it was really cool to see the whole community, not just my community, but kind of the whole reptile community come together, helping me vote. So thank you all who participated. I talked about it in a few videos, but if you missed it, we did get 4th. It was a lot of fun, though. I don't know how much longer the mullet will survive. My friend's getting married in March, and he really, really, really wants me to keep my mullet for his wedding. But having long hair in Florida is a pain in the tuchus, so who knows, guys. Here.
Wow.
Football, she's beautiful. Hey, from Ohio. How you doing? How you doing?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Mountaineers. Hey, big win for the Mountaineers yesterday. You guys absolutely destroyed BYU. I don't know if you're a college football fan, but if you are, you had a good day.
Now you know.
Alrighty. You guys can probably guess I'm getting up next based on the sound you're about to hear.
Do you want me to walk? You want me to turn this a little bit so they can see?
Sure. Oh, Can you see me?
Yeah, they can see you.
Here we go. This is Prometheus, aka Diesel, because he's a diesel truck. He's actually kind of in a good mood today, guys. Our northern patternless pine snake. He's a real stud. Real stud. I mean, look. Oh, whoa, whoa. Careful there, buddy. Absolute unit. Yeah. Yeah.
See, that Ohio State comment got them all riled up.
Go Buckeyes. Yeah, whatever. We have your signs, buddy. It's over. We're going to beat you. Crying Ryan. Born on third base. You know what I'm saying? Prometheus. Now, we could feed a few snakes today, too. I guess we could thaw out some chicks. Fat Boy will always eat. The bows will always eat. I'm trying to think who else might eat a chick. That's pretty much it. I have a dead mouse to clean out of that mean squam, so we'll do that. Maybe we'll feed George a chick and the other boa also. It's early morning, so the snakes are still pretty cold, so the handling...
Did you feed Shadow yesterday?
A little bit, but we could definitely feed Shadow more.
I was gonna say Shadow probably eat. He was pretty hungry yesterday.
Yeah. So we could also we'll bring that plated lizard out.
Yeah. Put him in his new closure. Supposedly this was going to be done today, huh?
Yeah, we've got, in theory, this cage will be done today, and we'll be able to finish that video finally. Things are going as they go here in the world of Depth Has Nature stuff. It's Sunday, cleaning all these snakes. Now, most of the snakes are pretty clean because we've been cleaning them all week, but Sunday fun day, figured why not do it on live, you know? Put him back, Mr. Freaking Prometheus here. All right, who else you guys want to see?
That was pretty chill, honestly.
Yeah, once I put him in here, I'll start freaking out probably. Jerk. Freaking jerk. Hello from Orlando. How you doing? What's the biggest Burmese python I've caught? So my record, I know you probably just saw 2 nights or 3 nights ago, and now he's yelling at me. 2 or 3 nights ago, they just caught a 17'2", 198-pounder. Very fast snake. My longest ever was 17.7, but it was only 110 pounds. So that's a big difference. Those big, girthy Burmese pythons are a next level animal to have to capture and deal with. It's pretty disrespectful.
It is him right here now.
Oh yeah, that's my biggest snake ever right there.
Yeah, there it is.
17.
You mean like a hand? Absolutely massive.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy, man.
We want Bob.
Should we bring Bob in the snake room?
Is everything locked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. You
want to grab Bob? All right, Blake's bringing Bob in the snake room. This is the first time for everything here, guys. We'll get George out until then. Mr. George, where are you? Mr. Georgie, hello, mate. I kind of put the camera in a place where I can't really read the chat, so I'm gonna actually move this computer here, guys. Michigan, let's go. Let's go. Mike, you get it. Put it around Brandon's neck. Oh gosh. Guys, this first time live stream stuff. You gotta stick with us here. Hope you're having a great Sunday too, Marsh girl. How you doing? Littlefoot's doing well. Thank you for asking. Maybe we might go. He doesn't really have any other animals for us to do an update, but we could go do it. I think we're going to go down to Blake's place later this week. Not that Blake, other Blake, Exotic Animal Ranch. I got to get some quails from him. Figured I might film a video on there too. We're not sure. We'll see. We're just seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? You only have one venomous snake. What's the venomous snake you guys got there in England? An adder? Some sort of adder? I should probably know that, but I don't. I didn't know that, Joshua. I thought you guys could have reptiles in Australia, but I guess that's because you already just have so many that are out and about. They're like, don't bring anything else in here. We're good. We don't want to end up like Florida with Burmese pythons and all. Yeah. All right. We got Bob at the door. Let me put this snake away. Get off me, George. Get the hell off me, buddy.
So heavy?
Yep. Bob's very heavy. I'm coming. There he is, guys. Pretty
Bob, your first stream.
Mr. Bobito. Mr. Bobito. Now it's early, guys. It's starting to get a little cold out, so all of our animals are tired. It's usually in the mornings. It's usually about 73 in our snake room, about the same temperature as it is outside. So
Hand off real quick.
Yeah.
It's extraordinarily heavy.
Look at our guy, though. Look how
He looks
handsome.
good. He's actually really clean right now, which is clutch.
He hasn't been digging too much lately.
He's probably liable to start here soon.
If you know anyone willing to adopt baby corns, I have 5 for adoption. Well, guys, you heard it here first. We got 5 baby corn snakes up for adoption there from Marsh Girl. Maybe shoot me a DM. Are you in Florida? We could find homes for 5 corn snakes for sure. Oh.
He's not an easy one to hold.
Oh, he's a heavy tortoise, you guys. Now look at that. Look at that hump right there. You can see. That's how we know he's a male. Wait, in chat. Top and bottom of tortoiseshell. What's it called? P and C is your only hint. You got the top of the shell. You got the bottom of the shell. What are they called? Come on, let's hear it. Come on. Come on, chat. Someone's got to know it, chat. Top and bottom of the shell.
I actually don't know this one.
A C word and a P word.
So you guys will be teaching me
Come on
something.
now. Someone in there.
Come on, chat.
There's 50 of you. Plastron, you got one, Cliff. There you go. You know the other one, Cliff. I know you know it. Oh, he's getting heavy. Plastron, you're late. Carapace. We got Carapace in the chat. Bob, we got Carapace in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on, Bob. We got to put you down. Oh!
How much do you think Bob weighs?
Oh, probably 50 pounds.
50, yeah, I'd say a good 50.
He was about 35 when we got him, and he's gotten significantly bigger and significantly heavier. Plastron and Carapace in the chat. We got Bob in the snake room. On the floor. Look at that guy. Wowie, wow, wow. Come on. All right, so we got a tie, a 3-way tie. No reptiles in Alaska. Well, Cliff, I mean, that adds up, brother.
It is quite cold over there.
You got trains, though, don't you? And airplanes up there? And
mountains.
Mooses and meeses.
You got mammals.
I got Bob poop on my shirt. Look at this nice Vision Cages shirt, and then Bob pooped on it, bro.
Would it really be a Vision Cage shirt if it didn't have tortoise poop?
Tortoise is...
People put tortoises in Vision Cages.
Yeah, let's fix this camera again. You're not doing great with it, bud.
The light might help you if you find something else to clip it on. Oh, that actually doesn't look that bad.
What are we thinking?
That's better, I
We're
think.
live.
People gotta agree with me on that one.
You're in Davie, Florida, and your friend has a tortoise she can't care for. What kind of tortoise is it? Probably a small one.
Bobby.
This is my first live, Jeanette. It is very much my first live. Can you tell based on the fact that I've moved the camera 30 times? Maybe.
We don't have much room to work on in here, so whenever we say that in the videos, my arm all the way out, we can touch. So,
We can touch.
It's a little.
Then when we get a 5-foot rattlesnake out, it gets a little dangerous, you know. I'm not sure of the name. The ink is fresh. Thank you, Murphy. Look at Blake's ink, dude. That's the fresh ink.
Yeah, I just got this. Good old Randy.
RB Tattoos on Instagram. One of the best in South Florida. Probably one of the best in the world.
Yeah, that's who he can't cut his mullet off for his wedding.
Yeah, you heard it here. Yo, that's sick. No, Marsh Girl.
Thank you very much.
It's not sick. It's freaking radical sick or whatever, dude.
Thank you very much. Oh. What was it? 14-hour session?
Yeah.
Two 7s?
It's fun.
And Randy really hammers it India.
I was like, dang it. I'm finally inside and I don't know what to do. I've never gotten this far before. We actually do. We do that.
We had him one time in the bathroom when it was really cold, and that was a treat.
Let's see. Bob is, I'd give him 20 inches long.
Pretty reasonable. What's his girth?
About 14.
20 by 14? That's a girthy.
That's a girthy
It's a
tortoise.
girthy tortoise.
So Bob's 20 inches long, 14 inches wide. We should have taken bets on it in the chat.
We have other things to take bets on. How long is this snake?
We should see how much he weighs. I'll go get my scale.
If you can weigh him, I'll be impressed.
I'll be able to weigh him. Hey, before I leave, guys, in the chat, start spamming. How much do you think Bob weighs? Okay? Winner is great.
Winner gets a Bob sticker.
Winner gets Bob sticker Sunday, if I hear me.
Alright, it's just me now. Yeah, Bob's gotten huge. Did our light just die? He eats all the time. 70 pounds, 65? I'm gonna give it the human scale test here. We've got a couple guesses. I was giving it the human scale test. I think that they're pretty close. I think 34 is gonna be low. 98 I think is gonna be high. If it was 98, I don't know if I would have carried it in here.
All right, I'm weighing in at 192.9, which is impressive. I got clothes on though. With Bob in my hands.
He's got poop tail.
Yep.
236.
236 minus 192. So I'm gonna do that. 236 minus 192. We should have
Been better in school.
56. Heather, is it 56? Minus 192. 44 pounds.
Someone guessed that, I think.
All right, we're scrolling up,
48,
chat.
48.
We're scrolling up, chat. We got 45.
45 is the winner there.
Kira Sumal. That's a pretty good guess there. Second place, Jason Foster, 48. 57 is a good guess. 55. 34 is a little light. No, that was your second guess? Oh, I see. I'm with you, Heather. Hey, all right. So,
Ready for him to be back outside?
I'd say Bob can go back outside
I
now.
think he's ready to go back outside.
He's really an outside creature.
Everyone say goodbye.
Say bye, Bob. Happy Sunday. We love you. Bye.
Bob say hooday.
Hooday. Go blue. It's a good tortoise.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to grab a plated lizard on your way back?
Yep.
All right.
Come bearing gifts.
Up next, Blue Collar Blake's about to be right back. He's going to bring us our newest animal. Now, some of you might know what that is. I'm moving the camera again, guys. I'm very indecisive here. Some of you might know what our newest animal is. Some of you might not. We showed it in the video. A few of you identified it. It is a lizard. It's more of a... It's like if a bearded dragon was cooler and had a baby with a blue-tongued skink. That's probably a good way to describe it, right? Would you guys agree, those of you that know, it's like if a bearded dragon and a blue-tongued skink, like, did that together and they made a new one? Would you agree with that? It's my first live too. Welcome. Go blue, Mike. You savage. No, not your beardy, bro. Your beardy is obviously the coolest one. But the rest of them, those are the other ones I'm talking about. The airboating business is going good. Blake's not here to answer that question for you, but it's going good. Dade City, Florida. What up, Florida brother? What up, my brethren? You gotta agree. A tegu? No, it's not a tegu. I'm not allowed to have tegus in Florida anymore. We can go catch them, but you guys know what happens if we catch invasive species, so we're not gonna talk about it. They're setting up a podcast room, so there'll be one coming. I can't give you exact dates on that, but there's definitely one coming. There he is, guys.
Look at that.
Is weed legal in Florida? It's medically legal, brother. So not for me. It is not legal. Someday, maybe. Maybe I'll try it someday, though. But it makes me, I don't think I'm ever going to be that type of guy.
He's the ultimate chiller.
Plated lizard. Look at him. Hello. Can I have some more? You've always wanted a skink. He's pretty much a skink. Now these, I'm not sure the exact dating, but there's fossils of these millions of years old unchanged. The Sedan plated lizard. You can see looking at him. I mean, look at that guy, dude. He's armor from head to toe, spiky as all hell, super prehistoric. I mean, even the ear, the coloring. It's like he's like an armadillo, man. He is bad freaking ass. He's such a sweetheart. If we could get him to eat. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but his tongue's blue like the blue-tongued skink. He's really cool.
Can we grab his grubs?
You smoke Chiefs, bro? Florida cracker. You sound like you smoke Chiefs, brother.
Chiefs are up 14-0, by the way.
Yeah, 14-0?
Just threw a touchdown.
No.
Yeah.
I'm playing Patrick Mahomes in fantasy right now, so we don't want Patrick Mahomes to do well. The name, we're not sure the name. I think I forget what, my buddy Spencer actually bought him, and I'm just going to be holding on to him until Spencer gets a house.
And this is his cage. This
Yeah.
big giant.
We'll reveal. We're doing a video about this. You'll see all this. but it's a massive cage. Speaking of Spencer, dude. What? We text him.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend is just FaceTime me.
As we were talking about him.
God, he's such an idiot. Spencer, if you're watching this, you're an idiot, and I love you. So, that just flustered me. What were we talking about? We're talking about our Play-Doh lizards. So yeah, we've got this huge cage that we're building for him. We're potentially going to even get him a girlfriend or two because they're pretty cheap, and the guy who we got them from is a pretty cool guy. So we're thinking about doing that. We're going to set up a really, really badass cage for them, but that's going to be a video, so I can't tell you guys too much about it. But
do you know how big they get?
about 30 inches, I believe, and right now she's probably like 24. Oh my god.
Why does Blake look hella swole? Because I am hella swole.
Because he's swollen from his tattoo. That's the only reason.
Are those bioactive setups from Will Nace?
These are the bioactive setups I made myself. The Will Nace one is going to be a little bigger. Oh my god, if you text me one more time, I'm going to kill myself.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Does he burrow?
He does burrow. Burrows. So, let me center myself here. So, in their native range, they're found in like some sandy, rocky areas. So, in between rock crevices, burrowing in the sand, not super high humidity. So, that's why they'll burrow to get more humidity. They're eating bugs. About 75% of their diet is bugs, roaches, crickets, superworms. They eat fruit sometimes, but we usually stick to a high protein diet for these guys. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, man? When are you winning the Mullet comp? Maybe next year if I still have one. We got 4th place this year, so it's rigged. The same guy won last year. It's rigged. I don't get into the politics of it, but
I'm 12. Can I get one?
You're 12. Can you get one? One of these?
I feel like, yeah.
100%.
It's super chill. He just sits on a t-shirt like that.
I had bearded dragons when I was 6, and these are easier or the same to take care of as a bearded dragon. So yeah, if you are 12, you for sure could get one, and it's a cooler option than a bearded dragon or a leopard gecko.
Yeah, it's different. I've never seen one before.
Duff knows nature stuff. You ain't wrong.
And he's rock hard.
Please give him a nice name. No, give him a mean name. Yeah, we're gonna give him a nice name. It's more up to Spencer what we're gonna name him, but he'll definitely have a nice name because he's such a nice guy. In England. Well, I don't know what you can get in England, my brother.
Can you tell my auntie to let me? Hey, just get it and ask for forgiveness.
If your auntie's watching, I would say for sure let him get one. If he has a leopard gecko, he can take care of this. If she's not watching, I would just say order one, brother.
Yeah, ask
or
for
sister,
forgiveness.
Or whatever you want me to call you. Order one, and then it'll get there, and you'll be like, I have it now. And they'll be like, okay, fine, you can keep it. That's what I've done my whole life. Now, I'm not saying I'm a role model, but you're a girl. Hey, I was 50-50 chance, so you know what I'm saying? But that's what I think. I think if your auntie's watching, you should just say yes, give me one. All right, tweaker, back off.
She said, Blake, show your tab.
No, don't show it. And if not, yeah, you should just there. Look at, he's been on my hat for 5 minutes. He doesn't even care.
He's so chill.
Yeah, he's the best. Python hunting is coming soon. I'm going python hunting tomorrow night, and I'm going python hunting Wednesday night for the first time in over a month. So I'm very excited about that. Just been out of commission. We've been down bad, broken vehicles, low on funds, but we're getting back out to the glades, guys. Don't you worry. Yeah, so I'm saying, ask for forgiveness, dude.
Ask forgiveness is the best option.
Forgiveness over permission. That's how I got almost all my reptiles. He's giving me jump vibes.
I know.
I'm not gonna let you go down. Look at this Vision Cages shirt. Dang, that thing's sweet, dude. Love me some Vision Cages. Sure is nice to get back. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
It is nice to get tabs from the best in the world. It's real nice. We're waiting on this sleeve from Tyler. He's a busy guy, and I'm not the type of guy who pressures my friends into doing free work for me, but it's coming. We're going to have a collab video in the snake room with Tyler tagging me. I don't know, probably a 30 billion view video, one of the most anticipated things in the YouTube history. It's whatever. It's pretty exciting stuff. She said no to snake is harder to convince someone to get. This guy, look at him. Just come on, auntie.
Unless you got a George. George is a chiller.
I mean, snakes honestly are the easiest pet, but I understand the stigma over them. Some people just can't get over the fact that it's a snake. But this guy, How come none of your venomous guys have coral? Coral snakes are actually surprisingly pretty tough to keep in captivity because they have such a selective diet and a selective environment. I know a few people have had luck, but especially with eastern coral snakes and some of the central South American coral snakes, a lot of my friends have tried and they just don't really do well in captivity. So they're cool snakes. People would keep them, but from what I know, I've never tried myself, but from what I understand, they're tough to keep. Would you ever get a king cobra? I would. I would have my Elapidae permit if I had a bigger snake room, but this snake room is tiny, tiny. So until I upgrade, I'm not really, and I might get my permit and just not get any Elapidaes. But the problem is, if I get my permit, people are going to give me stuff, and it's like,
I would not be vibing with you having a king cobra in here and me just sitting back here.
king cobra is kind of just like
Or any cobra, I guess.
Yeah.
They're just so fast.
They're different level.
Yeah.
They're definitely a different level of animal. And I like working with the cobras, but my whole life I've really just been obsessed with vipers, and that's why I got into the venomous in the first place. Before I even wanted to do social media or anything, I was just obsessed with the vipers, and that's why I started working for Tyler. But life happens. So now here I am on YouTube, which is actually hilarious.
How'd you meet Tyler and Chandler?
So I met Tyler back in 2019 when I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida in 2019, and I was a subscriber. I was a fan of Tyler's, and then I found out just by watching his videos that I lived like 15 minutes from him. I sent him an email like, "Hey, dude, I'll clean your cages for free. You do whatever you need me to do. Blah blah blah. I'll work for you for free. I live close. I'm available every day. Like, let me know." And somehow, some way, the universe, the stars aligned, and he actually answered. He said, "Sure, man. Like, I don't usually do it, but let's try it out." And we ended up. It just worked out really well. It just kind of felt after I got over the fact that I was like, at first I was in there, and if you watch the old Tyler videos, you can see I'm in there like. Once you get over the fact that it's like that, they're just people. The same way, like, it's just another human. But yeah, we just pretty much just became homies and went from apprentice to friends and apprentice at the same time, and just like we grew together. And my life has changed so much since then. It's just crazy. I'm just, I owe a lot to him. So it's a trip, dude. It seriously is a trip. I met him in 2019, and I had a buzz cut, and I was a little chubster and a little whatever. And now here I am, about 3/4 Florida man now, 4 years later. That's how I met Tyler Nolan.
Only 3/4?
Yeah, 3/4. Are you still afraid of false water cobras? I'll always have a stigma for them. Spencer Flanagan's, hey, brother, it's 9 a.m., 10 a.m. We can go later, maybe. I remember these videos. Dude, it's crazy, the difference. Like, I'll still go back. Like, sometimes when I'll be editing my videos and I get cringed out, I'll go back and watch an old Tyler video with me in it and be like, "You're doing all right. You're doing okay." Some of those are really tough for me to watch. How are your hours with snakes recorded? So I basically just do a spreadsheet. So I worked for him for 4 years, almost 6 hours every day. So it's just, you need 1,000 hours per family. So I would just get a couple hundred hours per month not even a couple hundred, but total couple hundred. So like a couple dozen per month with each family. Alligators, Gila monsters, Elapidae, Colubridae, Viperidae, whatever I was working with that day. Record what I did, have Tyler sign off on it. Bada bing, bada boom, move on to the next day. So it's best if you keep a log the whole time if you are working with someone. But, how did I meet Chandler? Well, once I was with Tyler every single day for 3 years, it's inevitable that I'm going to meet Chandler. And, just like Tyler and I kind of just clicked right away. Chandler and I, again, just, I was just lucky enough that I got along with all these guys. Same with Stone. Like, we're just similar dudes. And once I got over the fact that I'm hanging out with these dudes, like, whatever. It's been a long time since then, and so it's funny to think about. But they're just the boys, dude. They're just the good dudes, Chandler, Stone, Tyler accepted me into this the Venom Boys world, and now 4 years later, here we are, all just hanging out, texting every day, doing just homies, It's a trip.
Venom Boys stuff.
Yeah, we should do a live collab with Tyler. Maybe when he's tattooing me or something, just sit in the snake room chilling, asking questions, answering questions would be a lot of fun. Especially in his new setup, his new snake room. Heard him talking about it for The whole dude for 3 years, all he talked about was the property, the snake room, the property, the snake room, pond, get it. And now watching it all happen step by step by step is so badass. So it's him, Chandler, Stone. They're all got these properties going. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. More Venom Boy. You ain't wrong. We do need more Venom Boys content. It's coming up. It's you know, it's been you know, in the summer I was hunting a lot, and now my car's been broken. There's always excuses, I suppose, but you know, it's coming up. The winter, there's going to be a lot of fun videos this winter with the boys. Some daytime stuff in the glades, getting back to the consistency for sure. Herper lover, yeah, it's been a long journey, hasn't it? Since back in like when the video of us all holding the Gaboon Viper on the ground, and I'm like, now look at us, dude. What a world it is, huh? Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. Started the YouTube a lot later, so I don't quite have the funding, but we'll get there. I got this house going, so we'll probably live here another couple of years, and then save up money, maybe move up north, maybe move somewhere else. You never know, dude. The future, you don't know what's coming in the future, so we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Day by day. You should get the clean that swarm out. Get them out for the peeps.
Where do you place? I wanted to win the mullet competition too. We got fourth place, so not the
first attempt.
Not the worst thing in the world. I definitely need my longer hook for this guy. That blue one.
Is it right here? No. Where is it?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd have it.
Not that red one?
No. Guys, we're looking for a snake hook right now so I can clean out these squams.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Find it. Finding it.
All right. How are we going to do this here? Can you guys see that? No, you definitely can't hear. See that vision over here? We're making it happen, guys. We're making it happen.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You can look closer.
I like that.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So this is my, you can see in here. Fold this over. Actually, just take this.
Will you be getting more non-venomous or lizards?
Again, I'm not ever really, the thing about me is I don't really ever know what animals I'm going to get until I'm on my way home with them. It's not a great habit, impulse buying, but I am known for it. I definitely have some venomous snakes that I really, really do want to get. I don't want to spoil it, but there's some vipers that I really have my eyes on that I've always wanted. Once we get this lizard cage finished, we'll get moving on some other venomous, but stuff costs money, you know? So it's a process for sure.
Can you transfer venomous permits state to state?
Negative, Ghost Rider. There's some states where you don't need it. So you can move from Florida to a state where you don't need a permit, but most states where you need a permit, you either need proof that you have all the criteria, or you just can kick rocks, to the best of my knowledge. Don't quote me on it, but I'm almost positive that's the case. I love this setup here.
Can we find you something flat?
Yeah, we even have pink things in there. That's everywhere. Over here. Just down.
Just the top?
No, the whole thing. We're jerry rigging this, guys.
Like that. Welcome to the McDuffie Snake Room.
I can feel the snake striking up Blake right now. That's good.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Alright, so this is our grumpiest of all of our spawns here, guys. You see that? He's an absolute jerk.
He is a jerk.
So let's just,
Why are you so rude for, dude?
let's do something here. Get you. Watch yourself.
It's like the dogs are super happy when we see them and give them food.
I mean, the dude just has serious issues, bro. Look at him. Absolute jerk of all jerks. That's I'd say the medium-sized squam. We've got a small one, we've got a medium one, and then we've got the big blue one. We have one more squam that's kind of going through something right now that we'll have back eventually, that red squam. But you know, these are just absolute joys to work with. Little springs, bro, little slingshots. These are freaking jerks.
Will you breed them?
Will I breed them? Not intentionally. I might house them together for a little bit, just because. I might house them together for a little bit just because I want to have them in bigger cages, and I'm not going to be able to buy multiple cages at once. But I don't plan to intentionally reproduce with these snakes because I don't have my class 3 permit, so I can't sell anything. But if I wanted to give them away, I could, I suppose. But breeding's never really been my goal with any of these animals, especially venomous animals, because the only 2 animals I could really breed would be like a venomous snake on accident or Bob with a female. And in both cases, it's like
Bobby.
There's not like everyone who is really going to take care of a big sulcata tortoise already has one. Almost everyone who buys a little sulcata tortoise is not going to take care of it for its whole life. So it's kind of just like, and same goes for venomous snakes. I could make money selling them, but most people who want venomous snakes have them, and they have. The point is, I won't breed intentionally. If I do, I'll probably give them away because I'm not allowed to sell. That's the answer to that question.
Audio is very echo. Yeah, it's a small room. Not too much we're able to do. Maybe we could turn the fan off.
Just pull that.
Please. Off would have it all.
Yeah, probably.
Like if anything, it's breaking up the echo. Turn it on. Someone asked, how's Bluey doing?
Bluey, we can get Bluey out right now.
Repto for life is break hard. He wanted you to know that multiple times.
Hell yeah. What kind of brick? Like cement? Repto for life. That's mad chill, dude. Here's a young lady there. Look at Bluey. What a snake.
You got a python question. Is there a python shortage for feeding purposes? It was mentioned that they are primarily being sold for skin now. Any details on that?
The details are when people pay more money for python skins than people do for them for feeders, most of the people are going to sell them for the skins. And that's not necessarily great for the people that need them for feeders, but that's kind of just the way it is. I give most of mine away in feeding size to either Chandler, Tyler, or Will Nace, because those are my boys who really help me with a lot. So I'd rather feed their animals than make 40 or 50 bucks. But all my friends who catch pythons, other than maybe 1 or 2, sell them all for skin because there's just a lot more money in it. And they're still offering the carcasses without the skin, but obviously most king cobras are like, ew, bro, I'm not gonna eat that. That's absolutely disgusting. This is our blue Installaris, Komodo Island pit viper, absolute beauty of a snake. About 1 year old now. She's getting bigger. They're all eating pinkies now.
Is the shed blue?
The shed is just classic white like a snake. Every other snake. Green snake shed isn't green. Blue snake shed isn't blue. Just clear. No pigment goes with it. A little bit of pattern sometimes on the sheds, but no pigmentation.
You can kind of see the pattern right now.
Yeah. She's a little bit,
Maybe if you put this behind it. A little black background.
Just, guys, it's not the greatest camera out here that we're live streaming with. Greatest camera we could get for $40 or $50, but better than a MacBook camera, you feel me? All right, we're going to put Bluey away. We're going to keep cleaning these squams out here.
Yeah, what up? Want this back and set up, my boy?
No, I'll just show them to the camera.
Okay. Sure, that sounds really good. Asian Cajun side. Sliding and gliding.
Yeah, I'm not careful. I got a snake up behind me, so just.
Time for all units.
The blue squam, this guy can strike 4. So we got to be a little more careful with him. But he's typically not much of a striker at me. more when I have food out, but still, it's not a not something that we'd really like to have happen on Instagram Live or on YouTube Live. It's a snake bite me in the legit face.
He is out of the group. I think the coolest eater to watch. He just hawks down food.
Now the camera's really keen on focusing on me. Let me add back up, put him forward. Maybe a little better. My screen's also delayed, so I can't tell exactly how good it looks, but this is one of our 3 squams that we've got going right now.
You're in the sunlight,
An
man.
absolute stud.
Put it that way. Get a better view.
Yeah, you know, this is definitely our biggest one too. I mean, the thing is freaking sick. Nothing. This is totally safe. Remember, do as I say, not as I do, you guys. Those are moments that we don't talk about. Just, you know, giving you guys a good close-up look on live to see how these snakes really act. No cutting, no camera angles.
How old?
How old? Now, this one I'm not exactly sure how old. I would say, if I had to guess, probably about 3 years old. But you never really know with these vipers. Once they're past the juvenile stage, they kind of just, you know, they grow at different rates depending on how much they're eating, depending on a lot of stuff. So we're going to put this guy back just like that, nice and easy. Thanks for playing. Have a good night. And he spilled his water. Yes. This guy's always spilling his water bowl, dude.
Someone said, is this the same as the other blue?
No, different species. Now this is a squam, like the first one we got out that was striking at me. That is the same species as this one now. Bluey, we should get that back. Bluey and this one are different. What next, mate? What next, mate? All right.
How is this on here?
Balance it.
Oh. Sorry.
Alrighty, next up on our list here, a snake that I put the wrong sticker on.
Old Yeller?
Old Yeller. Now this is another one. Like, this is the same species as that last snake I just got out, guys. This is another squam. African bush viper, variable bush viper. They go by a lot of different names, but to me, they all just look like dragons. Let me try to turn his head for you without getting bitten on the finger. Look at that thing. I mean, come on. That thing is freaking badass.
How long is their lifespan?
Lifespan, you know, these guys are easily living to 15 years in captivity if you do your job. 10, 15, maybe even 20.
Can Bladerton show us his dance?
His dance? I don't know what his dance is, guys, so.
Green one's my favorite.
Yeah, the green one. I love the green ones as well, man. They're pretty freaking cool. The little green Solaris. We can get one of them out too, number 5 or something. Get number of them out. I would say we could get the rattlesnake out, but she's kind of been a jerk lately, and that's going to be a fiasco.
I mean, I don't necessarily need to be in here.
Still.
Maybe right outside the dell.
Still.
Or I could lay inside that tank.
Be better. Maybe we could get Shadow in here.
Yeah, I can get Shadow. Oh, you still got the Adrian to get out.
Try and get Adrian out.
And we could feed the pine snake and Adrian.
Or a little feeding I think it's going to take.
True.
I should have watched that earlier. What's up, guys? You like looking at my finger like that? Oh, that's quite long. Is the DB definitely female? We assume it's a female because of tail length. There were a couple different things. I had my buddy come over and look at them, but I'm not 100% positive.
You think she'll all out if you get her?
Any hints on what's going in the big wood cage? I'll give you one hint. It's a lizard. Love from OKC. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Are you an OKC Thunder fan? Maybe not. I don't know. Shout out Oklahoma City. All right, we got a few more snakes to show off, then one more lizard, and then we're gonna get our way out of here. We've been on live 45 minutes now. It doesn't feel like it.
82 people too, which is impressive. So shout out to y'all.
Will I ever get a mang? Yes, I definitely will get a mang. That's just another one that's like, hey man, that costs a lot of money. Boomer Soomer all the way. I ain't mad at it. Hey, why you lose yesterday? Why you lose Oklahoma
It's no
State?
good.
It's no good. It's no good.
It's not good.
You lose to Oklahoma State, you're no longer in the conference. You go to the SEC, it's no good. A Mang would be dope. I really do want a Mang. Trust me. There's a Mang, a Bushmaster, a Fer-de-Lance, a few other Vipers that are like really up there on my I need it someday list, but it's just like they cost so much money. Like I don't know why it's so much.
Because they're down. Do you want me to hold one?
They're fucking.
Just give me one that strikes left.
I want that one.
No, I want that one.
Oh, well, we're not getting that one out. He's mid-shed now. Looks fucking gross. But we'll get Adrian.
He is mid-shed.
Yeah.
So is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, he does look like he's in mid-shed.
One of our bows is actually shedding right now. We were going to get both out, but we're going to let him. Bro, we beat them for 20 years straight. They're bound to get a win sooner or later. Hey, I feel you, bro, but the last matchup ever, you're supposed to win. I'm not blaming you. I'm not flaming you or anything. Trust me, I'm a Michigan fan. I know about losing to your rivals.
Yeah.
It was my whole life. But not anymore. Now that we're good at stealing signs. Don't ask us to say sorry because we're not.
Now that we're good at stealing signs. That's not true. We're just a really good football team. We don't cheat.
We don't cheat, girl.
You gonna knock this camera over if you bonk that dog one more time. Isaiah Dodd said E.
E?
E.
Just E?
Yep. So how you interpret that?
Ew! Ew! Oh, there's a big girl.
I haven't had her out in a while.
There's a big girl.
She's big. Thick.
Yeah, that baby girl. Whoa, Adrian. I'm trying to stretch you out for the camera there, Mamacita. Now, this was not my first ever snake, but the first snake I bought in Florida. This was back when I used to work at a reptile store. When I first met Tyler, I worked at a reptile shop. And, you know, when you work at a reptile shop, you get good deal on animals. So.
Can sidewinders survive in captivity?
Yeah, for sure. They definitely can. I know people with sidewinders. They're a really cool viper. That's another viper that I would like to get. But there's, you know.
Those are sick.
There's long lists of lots of snakes that I would love to have. And someday we'll conquer the whole list. You know what I'm saying?
Alex is a Michigan fan, and so am I. 2 Michigan fans here.
Go blue. There's a reason I got a Wolverine tatted on my arm, kids.
She's gorgeous and wiggly.
That's the way I like them. That's the way I like them.
She's thick, dude. She's gotten big.
Thicker than a Snicker, dude. These dudes are mostly eating chicks, but they do eat rats also. But rats are a lot more expensive.
Is she going to keep getting longer, or is she going to start getting wider?
Both.
More than longer?
Not both.
Not still both?
Yeah, she's 3 years old, so she'll get way bigger.
When do they stop getting longer? About what length?
Never.
Never?
Yeah.
Just keep it going the whole life?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Reptiles never stop growing, so they definitely will slow down, but reptiles, just like our cartilage, they never stop growing their whole lives.
Cartilage.
I feel you, RC. You hate it. Are you guys getting ads on my live? Is that a thing? Guys, this is my first Instagram or YouTube live. I don't know what it means.
I've never even watched a live on
You're
it.
getting ads? That's crazy.
Wow.
Don't skip them.
Yeah, that definitely sucks.
Hey, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that. RC Murphy, I told him not to give you one because you're cool and stuff.
Is she striking?
No. Oh. You had a Monopoly ad? 2 years old, she's gonna get much bigger. Yeah, she's gonna get way bigger. Much love for Michigan. Go blue, go blue. You have gotten any ads? Okay, yeah. All right, well, that sucks a little bit, but we'll move on from that.
Blame YouTube.
Blame YouTube, not me, guys.
Yeah, it's not Alex. Blame YouTube. Right, Adrian?
Yeah, don't blame me for that, guys.
You sweet yeah.
The one time you're in the Cool Kids Club. You've probably been in the Cool Kids Club more than you realize, brother. Or sister. You already got that wrong once in this live.
Oh yeah, if you got YouTube Premium, you get no ads.
Oh, YouTube Premium.
Cheat code.
YouTube Premium. You absolutely hate Ohio State. I was born and raised in Ohio. I lived there 20 years as a Michigan fan, so I feel you. My teachers used to beat me up, put me in lockers. all sorts of stuff like that. It was bad. Every last Monday of November, I'd get beat up in school because Michigan lost.
And I'd have to get him out of the lockers.
It was bad, guys.
That was a rough scene. Very traumatic for him.
Yeah, that's why I dropped out of high school, not because of my grades. Got a feet finder ad? Yeah, DM me.
Why couldn't you release the rattlesnake to a safe location?
So in Florida, there's 2 different permits. You can have a captive wildlife permit and some other permit that I don't have. And for some reason, I wasn't allowed to release it. I asked people, they said, don't release it or you'll get in trouble. And I said, well, kind of wish I didn't go catch it now, but now I have a rattlesnake. So we're going to do our best to give her a good life. What animals does Blake have? He's got a dog. He's got
a dog.
He's got more incoming though.
Yeah.
We got big plans.
I want a red-sided garter snake.
Yeah, if any of you guys know where to get red-sided garter snakes that aren't $400, shoot me a DM because we're trying to get some for Blake.
I want to build like a, what would that be called? A terrarium? Terrarium, yeah, where I can put fish in there and they can go in there and eat the fish and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
That's what we're wanting. Come on now. Hit us with some hot seat questions. Interview us here. Come on, guys. Come on now. Shout out Derek's Reptile.
But I also have been learning, like I work with Alex's animals all the time. You know, every time he comes in here,
yeah,
I work with him. So I've been working with some of his animals. I work with some of our friends' animals. But just to start, I just want a red-sided garter snake.
They're cool.
I don't know why,
but
it tickles my fancy.
Pepe and Bob podcast. I mean, that would be pretty one-sided, but we could do it. We could do ASMR of me and Bob eating lettuce together or something.
No, Bob would just knock stuff over the whole time.
It'd be funny.
Yeah, Bob knocked our grill off the patio just yesterday.
Yep.
Which was awesome.
Separated our propane.
And then the dogs came running out and started eating all the gristle off the ground.
Mm-hmm. It was super chill.
Super chill.
My favorite animal in the whole world? I would probably say my favorite animal as a whole family is tied between snakes and sharks. I can't really choose one of each because I love them all. So I'd choose snake, sharks right here tied. Boop, 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 boop.
All right, you got is her skin thinner than others?
I wouldn't say so, no.
Okay. What made you get into reptiles?
So actually, some of you might know this from back when I was working for Tyler, but my grandpa was friends with Tom Crutchfield. He lives in Ohio, but he would come down here and go herping with a young Tom Crutchfield, which I didn't even know until I lived here. But so basically, I was just raised. My grandpa had reptiles, and then I was lucky enough to have parents who were like, our kid's obsessed with snakes already. So I did reptile camps. I was a reptile camp counselor. I've just always been. You can ask anyone who's known me. I've always been the kid who catches frogs and snakes and lizards and whatever I can catch. I'm out there catching it.
To Mike, Blake, are you getting your Venomous permit? I don't know. I'm getting hours with Alex in here and stuff like that. If I were to get one, it would just be Vipers, which he already has, and we live in the same house. So that's, how that. Well, I don't know if you know how that works, but I can't have a Viper permit if he has one in the house already.
But he's pretty nice gator permit.
Yeah, on my gator permit. Hot seat questions. True thoughts on Donnie going after Chandler?
That
one can.
Everyone does what they think is right, and some people are going to disagree with what other people think is right, and that's what I'll say about that.
All right. Wish I could have a pet Bob. Feel you. They're awesome.
Yeah, pet Bob is a very cool thing to have.
My son wants to know, what's the craziest thing you've seen in the Everglades? Have you seen a swamp ape? He is a swamp ape.
So actually, a lot of people don't know I am swamp ape.
Yeah.
I
found him.
I chase after people. I bang on their car doors. I do all sorts of crazy stuff. The craziest things I've seen in the Everglades are anywhere from the day I caught a 17.5-foot python hiking through the swamp, and I was riding it like a donkey, waiting for my friends to come, and we finally subdued that thing and got it out of the swamp. I've seen all sorts of crazy stuff. I've been hiking and hiked through a mud puddle and then go to take a pee over off the trail. And then when I come back onto the trail, there's fresh bear tracks right through the trail. So there was a bear basically right next to me for my whole hike that I didn't know. Adrian's just
taking your glasses off.
I've seen Santeria rituals where people are sacrificing animals in the middle of the road, which is always creepy.
Yeah.
I found bags of deceased animals that were all cut up and thrown away. I found a lot of crazy stuff out there.
I love sharks. I want to swim with them at some point. Do that.
Do it. There's
Do it.
lots of, if you're ever in South Florida, there's lots of places that will take you out for the day. It's about $150, and it is one of the coolest experiences you can do. I have friends who are captains, and I have friends who work on those boats. So it's definitely something I'd recommend everyone does at least
You
once.
only live once. When will you be going back to the Everglades and making a video?
We're going to the Everglades on Monday, and we're going also on Wednesday. It's been a while. Oh, my glasses just broke.
No way.
Yep.
What? Oh, Adrian.
Adrian broke my glasses, you guys.
Get a snake, they said.
Yeah, they said it would be really fun.
So yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday. Hopefully Wednesday's a cool one. We got a cool spot we're going to on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm excited for Wednesday. Very excited.
Speaking of, Ronald just texted us sharks. Let's see. Can you do a guided Burmese python hunt and peacock bass fishing tours for a fee? Or would you need a special permit for that?
So you don't need a permit for that, but since I do have the permit to be a state contracted or a state licensed python contractor, I can't do guided tours, but I can have assistance. So I can send you a form. We can go out there for free, and we can just go out there and get after it. Peacock bass fishing, I can give you spots. I can't take you, but I mean, I could take you, but I'm no expert. But I know spots where you can catch them. And as far as the python hunts go, we can just go catch pythons.
Are you ever going to get another gaboon viper or puff adder?
Gaboon viper is up there with one I want to get again soon.
RC McMurphy said those glasses are going to break, and they said, and they did.
And they did. Yeah, that's what you get for letting Adrian do her thing, guys.
How did you meet Will?
How did I meet Will Nace? Well, guys, I mean, it's not the most fun story, but the way I met all these people is I worked for Tyler for 3 years. When you work with Tyler for 3 years and you're with him every day for 3 years, you're going to meet all of his friends. So it's going to be a repeat story, but it is true. Like I owe the guy a lot. I meet all these cool people because of him. So.
Is Stone going through with redesigning a new hook? I think, yeah.
I've heard him talk about it, so I assume that he is. Stone's a hell of a businessman. If he says something he's going to get done, it usually gets done. So I wouldn't put it past him to make it happen.
Why You Mad Bros said, off to work. I got to get off stream. Fly, Eagles, fly. Have a great day, everyone.
Fly, Eagles,
Thank
fly,
you for joining,
bro.
man.
Beat the Cowboys. No one likes the Cowboys.
Another beef question you want to answer? Between Will and Justin.
What's the beef between? I don't know, dude. I stay in my lane, fam.
We try to stay beefless.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef with nobody, man.
Ain't nobody.
I don't got no beef with nobody.
What's the company you recommend for swimming with sharks?
Florida Shark Diving, Shark Addicts.
Sweetheart. That's a moving fan.
There's all sorts of really good companies out there that run out of the Jupiter Inlet. Adrian, you're wild.
She just wonked her head on the
The
fan.
two that come straight to my head are Florida Shark Diving and Shark Addicts. Both run out of Jupiter. They're really good. Really good.
Somebody, I think I already asked you. Another gaboon viper or a puff adder?
Yeah, coming.
Okay. Cool. How about a gaboon from Ryan?
Yeah, well, those are $25,000. So.
Well, the albino ones.
Yeah.
I really want to know about it. I think it's a good idea. It's definitely a good idea.
What?
Going shark diving.
Bro, it's a good idea, dude. Look up on Instagram, Shark Addicts and Florida Shark Diving. Shoot them a DM. It's like $150 or $170. You gotta have like 4 people. It'll be the coolest. It'll be the coolest thing you've ever done. I'm serious. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done. I've done some. I don't want to tip my own home, but I've done some cool stuff.
Wait, someone has a question about her real quick. Late to the stream, who's on your head? This is Adrian.
This is Adrian Balboa, my female red-tailed boa. Something albino, a Cal albino, I think. Had her for 3 years. I got her when I first moved to Florida. I actually had her and her boyfriend, Adrian and Rocky. I don't have Rocky anymore, though.
I'm going to be in Florida next year. How old can you be to swim with a shark?
Can you swim?
Yeah, I mean, if you get in the ocean, you can see.
How old are you? That's the main question.
Probably 18. I mean, no, what's to dive? Dive's what?
12.
12? You gotta be 12 to be a licensed diver.
I think if you are a good swimmer and you have your parents with you,
She
or
said I'm 12.
12, I think they let you do it. It's safe. I think they'd let you do it. I don't quote me on it, but next year you'll be 13, and that sounds a lot older than 12. So I think you'd be good.
Your Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake is doing well, question mark?
She is doing well. She's a little bit of a grump lately, but she's doing very well.
She does have some sass on her. We have swimming with whale sharks here in Western Australia. That's something I've always wanted to do. Very jealous of that. I would love to see a whale shark.
Swimming with whale sharks has got to be one of the coolest experiences in the world. I really am eager to get my butt down there to Australia. I've got a friend who lives down there, and plus Ricky lives down there, so that's two people that I could have a lot of fun with. So I really want to go.
George?
I already got him out.
You did?
Yeah. I'll get Littlefoot soon, and then call it my auntie. Oh, that she's yes, yeah. If it's your legal guardian, it's all good. Whoever you got with you. If you're 13, you can swim. You've got a legal guardian with you, and you got $150. Plus, if they don't let you, you let me know, and I'll scold them, and then they'll let you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I have learned so much from you guys. Huge fan of you all.
We love you. Thank you for watching. It's a trip, man. We love you all. You might not realize it, but we really do. It's a serious trip. I'm going to go grab Littlefoot real quick.
Littlefoot.
Try not to scare them.
Yeah, guys. Now you're alone with me. And don't ask too many animal questions because I'll probably get them wrong. Heard that, Cliff. I was wondering where that was going. Will you be able to meet Alex? Depends on, I guess, where you are and where he is. He loves to meet his fans, so thank you for subscribing. Look at that.
Mr. Shadow.
Great in the light.
Mr. Shadow.
Hey, you doing what?
Just chomps you. So this is Shadow. Not a replacement for Littlefoot. We got him way before we got rid of Littlefoot, guys. A friend of mine gave me Shadow because he just no longer could take care of him. He was having some issues with him. So we got him for now. We're looking to upgrade his cage. He's in a 120 gallon right now. Don't bite my ear. But, you know.
He'll be ready for a new one soon.
Yeah, we're going to build him something similar to this here. Come shortly. So this is the last of our reptiles. I guess I could bring the dogs in here. Look at Shadow, though. I mean, dude's a clown. Dude's an absolute clown.
He's one of my... I'm actually getting an Asian water monitor on the inside of my arm to finish my sleeve. I was going to say they're one of my favorite reptiles.
So that's...
Shadow's so cool.
Yeah, Shadow.
And it's Randy's first Asian water monitor tattoo, so that should go well.
Hell of a creature.
Is Shadow a boy?
Shadow is a boy, yeah.
Shadow is a boy.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Hell of a creature, man.
He looks so good in the sunlight, dude. Holy crap. Look how good he looks. Yeah, yellow.
He's not that good at climbing, considering he's an Asian water monitor.
Oh, well.
I mean, dude.
He's got some hindrances.
Yeah, he does definitely have some hindrances. All right, I'm gonna throw him back in there. We're gonna grab one more animal to end the live stream, and then that'll be that. Let's see.
You got him?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm going out for dogs. That's not a good move.
Let's just adjust there. Readjustment. How sharp are the nails at that size? They're pretty sharp. I feel like they're probably always decently sharp, but they just get longer. They're like that big, but they will just leave little like skid marks on you from climbing all over you. Yeah, they all love climbing on top of that mullet. It's got a funky stink to it. Yeah, I wasn't, well, I grew up with Alex, and getting to know these reptiles, it's crazy realizing how many different personalities they have and how different every animal is. It's pretty cool, honestly. Oh, this is my favorite reptile. A penny grace. Very venomous.
This is who we're ending the live stream with, you guys.
Oh, Miss Penny Grace.
A big fat dog.
A big fat dog. Miss Penny Grace.
Any words for Penny before we end it, you guys?
How are ya? We're great.
What you thinking?
Thank you, boo. Penny looks like she was being abducted by an alien at first.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, guys. Penny often feels that way because I can't help but resist, but just pick her up and lift her up every time I see her. So
Yeah, she's just too cute.
she gets the treat of living with two guys who, all three of our dogs see us and they're like,
Darn it.
I'm about to get harassed. And that's correct. You are, because you're cute.
All right, hour 5 minutes.
Yeah, kids. I'm giving you a 60-second warning here to get out any last questions and any last chats
Tight.
before we call it here.
How do I meet you when I visit Florida?
Where are you going? Where are you headed? Well, the best way is to DM me on Instagram or shoot me an email.
It's a ham. Hey, here you go.
Email, Instagram, your two best options to get a hold of me for sure. Don't know. My Instagram is my same as my YouTube. Duff Does Nature Stuff, and my email is on my YouTube homepage.
If it's South Florida, hit them up.
You also want to meet me? Well, look at that. You live in Orlando. Do you have Twitter? I don't have Twitter. You're not allowed on Instagram? That's it. You have good parents. Well, then go to my page, my YouTube homepage. You can find my email on there, amcduffypythons@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. We can make it happen.
Leopard gecko or bearded dragon?
Plated lizard. Get a plated lizard. But I would choose bearded dragon over leopard gecko personally. But if you could choose a plated lizard, you should get a plated lizard. You're from Pennsylvania? Well, party on. I'm from Ohio. You know?
Good old decently boring states.
Yeah. Cold, eh?
Eh?
Hey, cold up there, eh? All right. 30 seconds. You're doing great, Alex. Keep up living the dream. Hey, I won't forget about you, Ohioans. Miss Nice. Can't forget about you. You'll dream black and white? It depends on the day. I dream all sorts of different dreams. Depends on which part of my brain's firing off. But I can visualize an apple in 3D in color in my head, if that's what you're asking.
What color is the apple?
Red. Or green, whatever color I want it to be. It could be purple and orange.
It could be yellow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Pennsylvania as well. You're winning, RC Murphy. Appreciate you tuning in. You're a real one. Have a good day, y'all. We appreciate you. We love you.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We might make this a weekly thing, Sunday Snake Room Lives. I kind of enjoyed this. So, hello.
Let us know what y'all think.
All caps, hello. Later. Peace out, y'all. More python hunting this week. All right? We love you. Peace.